Alright guys, so today we're going to use a picture to add fractions with different denominators, because that's when you guys do the fraction freakout, when your denominators are not the same. Not only are we going to add fractions, we are also going to subtract them. You guessed it. So subtraction is what we'll end with, but we're going to start with the adding because that's easier. Ready? Write down your objective, and then when you're ready, we'll continue to the next slide. You got 3 seconds. Not really. You pause it and then we'll go. All right. So here we have a problem. We have 5 over 6 plus 1/2. And if you notice, my pictures don't look the same. So that makes it a problem, right? I can't just add them. So the easiest way to do this when we have this picture is to bring this representation on top of this one, and then we have the combination of the two. So by doing that, I'm going to just add a line here down the center. Good. So what I did essentially was I multiplied 6 times 2 because now I have 12 pieces of my fractions. So when I multiplied 6 times 2 to get my 12 as my denominator, I also have to multiply 5 times 2, and that's going to give me my 10 in the numerator. So 2, in order to get 12, I have to multiply by 6. That means I need to multiply 1 by 6 as well. And then I can just add them together. 10 plus 6 is 16. So what I left out was, is that you have to add the lines to both of them. So this one is going to need 6 horizontal lines. So now if you count your pieces, you should have a total of 16 pieces shaded. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do not convert this into a mixed number right now. Let's just keep it as an improper fraction. Later on, we'll work on those conversions. Make sure you have this copied down. When you're ready, push play and we'll continue. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do the same thing again. We have 1/2 plus 1/6. So I'm going to add some lines. This one I'm going to add this line. And on this one we're going to add these sections here. So that's going to be fun. Let's see if we divide it in half first. And divided this into thirds. Your pictures don't have to be as perfect, but I do want you to try to divide them on your own. Great. So now how many pieces do we have on the bottom? Or what's our denominator going to be? Or let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So the first one becomes 3, 4, 5, 6 over 12. The second one, we also know is going to be over 12, but we only have 2 shaded. So when I add 6 plus 2, I get 8 over 12. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Make sure you have it copied down. Push pause if you need to. And when you're ready, push play. I had to pause. No, I didn't pause. Dang it. Alright, so now we're going to do the subtraction. And the subtraction is a little bit more difficult, but not really. I know. That doesn't make any sense, but trust me. I'll show you. So let's go ahead and combine. We have 1/2, it's divided into 2, minus 2/5, this is divided into 5 sections. So we're going to combine our lines. So I'm going to add the 1/2 to this, and then I'm going to add my 5 sections or 4 lines to this one. Beautiful. So now I have similar looking pictures, right? This is my 1/2. We're going to write it as a new fraction, which now is made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 pieces, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded. And then I'm going to subtract. This should also have 10 pieces, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded, which gives me the answer of 5 minus 4 is 1/10. Not that hard, but still a little bit more confusing because you're actually subtracting. So another way to find that answer would say this is what I started with. I'm going to subtract 4, so I can cross off 1, cross off 2, cross off 3, cross off 4. That leaves me with just 1/10 shaded. All right, make sure you have this copied down. Push pause. When you're ready, push play. All right, last one. We have 4/5 minus 1/2. So once again, we want to make sure that we add the line from the 1/2 to the 4/5, and we add the 4 lines from the 4/5 to the 1/2. So I'm going to find the center here, and then I'm going to just add my lines across. Okay, beautiful. So let's see what our new fraction is going to be. Instead of 4/5, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 8 pieces shaded. I'm going to subtract. This one's also out of 10, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded. So my 10, my denominator stays the same. That's the goal, is to have the denominator the same, so you can just add and subtract it easily. 8 minus 5 is 3. That's 3/10. Or, remember, I can just say that I had 5 here, so I'm going to X out 5. And that leaves me with 3/10 shaded. That's it. Easy peasy. Copy this down when you're ready. End your video.